been ages. We've not had a minute, have we?
No, we've not.
Bex thought she could avoid being on camera today by wearing pyjamas.
And here I am!
And I've made her come on camera anyway, so she's rocking the Teddy
Fleece.
two-piece.
Fake skims.
So we're back. It's the first day we've had in months where we've sort of allocated time to vlog, because I know quite a lot of you get a lot out of our vlogs, which is great, which is why we do them. So that's why we're back.
Fun for us
due to popular demand. So if you don't know, I'm Camilla, this is Bex. We did a series of vlogs during lockdown that were really popular, so we can't obviously do as many as we used to do because we are just like rammed, but when we get the chance we do it. So today we're going to do Milanova, which is a relatively new collection for us, but has been doing really well. It's really up and coming brand, and a lot of the girls have been doing 2 dresses recently, haven't they?
Day look and a night look.
Yeah, day and night. And Milanova are amazing for that because as you'll see as we go through the vlog, the price points are amazing. So that's why a lot of our brides are doing that because they can, basically. So we're going to do like a day look and a night look. And showcase this designer.
Some of our more like embellished pieces as well, because some girls want more of an embellished look as opposed to a lace look now, so we've got some more sort of
I think today we're going to focus on, for day, like the cleaner, chic, classic looks, and then into the more glitzy glam looks. So
and then I might just put something on that I like.
Yeah, she might just throw something in the mix at the end. But yeah, that's what today's vlog is going to be, showcasing Milanova, so I hope you enjoy it.
Some of our day options that we would pair with the nighttime evening dresses. So first up is Bliss, again by Milanova. This is probably one of our favourite dresses in the shop.
Just an amazing, classic,
timeless,
but modern.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually A-line, or you can have it princess cut as well. You can have the stiffening underneath and it makes it a bit more princess cut. But I quite like the sort of A-line look where it skims off the hip a little bit more. So Bex will just talk you through
It's very feminine. So this is a satin. So some of our Milanova dresses come in either a satin or a Mikado. So this has got more of a sheen to it. It's very beautiful fabric with the pleating.
And again, this retails for under 2. Look at the amount of dress.
Look at the buttons. They'd cost 2,000 from somebody else.
Look at the amount of dress you get for that price point. It's ridiculous.
Stunning.
And the fabric is beautiful. It just hangs so lovely.
Attention to detail as well. You get the little bows on the straps.
Equally really nice as a
strapless.
So we can make these straps detachable. So you can have the straps for day and take them off for later. But you've kind of got this really lovely bustier style corsetry, which is reminiscent of like Berta. So very modern cut. It's not exposed boning, but you can see the design. They've kind of like focused in on where the bones and the seams are. You've got a lace up back, which is amazing. For me, a lace up back really suits me because it brings me in my smallest part here. But equally, if you don't like the exposed lacing, you can choose to have this with a traditional zip and buttons.
So we like having options. No one ever likes having the same thing, so it's good to be able to have options.
Love this kind of box pleating across the hip as well, with the flat pleat in the middle. Sometimes box pleating all the way around can make it look a bit heavy.
It's very flat in the middle.
It's very flat in the middle. It's just a beautiful, beautiful dress. So that is Bliss. Perfect day look.
From our day looks from Milanova, we have Sigrid, which is probably one of my favourite dresses personally. I absolutely adore it. The fabric on this one is more of a Mikado. You might not be able to see it on camera, but it's got more of a twill to it. And it comes a bit more ivory, creamy, warmer.
tone.
Yeah, warmer tone.
And I
than
feel
the
like
others.
it's not got as much as a shine as
Yes,
satin.
much more
so if
matte.
you're looking for like that, matte look, then this is a
Just
good
looks
one.
so expensive.
It does.
Show you the
Again,
back.
price point around 2-ish. Insane.
Back is for me stunning. Buttons all the way through. Oh, I just love the shape that creates. Box pleats.
Not too big on the hip either.
No,
so
slim.
again, relatively A-line.
Yeah.
If you're a girl that wants a full skirt but not too full, this is just a really gorgeous choice. Again, you've got your split.
Can we talk about
Can we
the
talk about the split?
split?
To be fair, it's pretty concealed.
Yeah, it is.
You'll only really see hints of it when you're walking, and then at night, if you wanted to show it off a little bit more, when you're dancing, you can just give more of a swoosh. But again, a beautiful day dress, and then we're showing you the evening looks as well. So a nice one that you can transition from day to night. Alternatively, if you didn't want a second dress, something like this could be elevated with a sparkly belt, swap your shoes, because you can see your shoes in this dress, hairband, you can transition. You don't have to get a second dress. Don't feel like because we're showing you the option that you have to do that. There are ways of transitioning in the dress that you're in.
Yeah.
But we want to show you kind of all options.
I think it's becoming a bit more of a thing at the minute where people want two dresses or they want the option to look different. It never used to be a thing.
I think I don't know what you think, Bex, but I think it's more of like an influencer trend.
Completely.
Because Instagram, obviously a lot of the brides on Instagram are doing the 2 dresses or even 3, which is, in my opinion, ridiculous.
Or 6. if you work for certain companies.
So, or you do what Bex did, which is buy a second dress 4 days before and not wear it.
I thought you were going to say took her sleeves off. Oh no, guys, I bought a second dress. Panicked, wanted something fitted.
I feel like we could do a full vlog. In fact, I think we're going to do this on Bex's experience. Because
maybe I could try and sell my second dress.
All of you brides that have been in, like within the last 6 months especially, will know Bex's story.
Why do we always go back to this?
I don't even know, but like I feel like she's such a great example of how not to be. So we will, I reckon, we'll do
coming next week.
I think we'll do a story time on Bex's experience. Because I know actually, in all seriousness,
I actually will come in my actual pyjamas if we do that.
A lot of you will resonate with her story, but I promise, like, I think we should do story time on this, Bex.
Okay.
But anyway, we digress.
Yeah.
This is Sigrid. Beautiful.
Okay.
This is the final day look.
And we're having a moment.
Today, and we are having a moment. In 11 years of doing this, I feel like this is probably my all-time favourite dress.
It's the epitome of everything.
I feel like this is not for everyone. I'm going to say that. Like, it's an acquired taste, but I love how couture it is. This could just be
Same.
like,
on the front of Vogue.
on the front cover of Bridal.
Look
Vogue.
at this. Can we just? Oh, move your hair. Wow.
Yeah.
It is unreal. I'm almost done. Anything else to say about it?
We always talk about that, the one feeling.
Yeah.
Like, some girls get it, some girls don't. I wouldn't ever put pressure on yourself to feel that feeling. And I'm not even getting married. But for me, I get the one feeling in this dress. So you've got like a crepe. Oh, I don't even know where to start.
I don't. It's so clean, contemporary.
You've got this crepe, clean bodice. Just zooming in on my cleavage there. And this cut is just so flattering. Now, I'm not going to say if you've got a very, very big chest, I'm not sure this is necessarily for you because it is so plunge. However, if you've got a small to medium sized chest, it's not that overexposed. I don't think it's too risque, really. You've got this illusion tulle here. If Bex zooms in, you can hardly see it. If you can see that,
that'll be cut away at the top.
Yeah, it just makes sure that if you're bending over, you're not going to go anywhere. It's properly secure. You've got these beautiful seam details here, which is just a little bit of an added detail. And the shoulders, You've got the structured shoulders, to which you can remove and just have a normal shoulder in the dress.
The height, doesn't it?
But it gives that balance between the skirt and the shoulder, which I talk about a lot in appointments. If your shoulders need to be in the same line as your hip for it to look balanced, and then it just accentuates the smallest part here. So it comes with this plain buckle belt, but equally it's really nice without, but it plunges right down.
Which she loves.
Which I love. I feel slimmer, like.
I've just got to come and talk about the back, because for me, this is my dream back. Some people will say, well, why don't we just cut the back out and have it low? But for me, the floating buttons look so expensive. I just think it's stunning.
So you can, as Bex says, you can cut it out and have a low back, but
no, it's
I just
amazing.
think it really adds to the detail. And then Bex, talk about the skirt.
Oh, I want to lie in it. Look,
it's like a carpet.
Just feel. Oh, you can't because you're on camera. But,
like a scratch and sniff button.
Like, I would honestly have this on my bed after my wedding. I would literally chop it off and have it as a bed throw. Like, I'm obsessed with it. It is.
I don't even know what it is. Like,
I don't.
What is it, Bex?
It's pleated fabric.
It's
layered.
Tulle.
But it's elasticated as well, isn't it? It's pleated and layered.
Can we just talk about the fact that this dress retails well under 4,000? How much dress and how couture for that price? I can't fathom it. Everyone knows in our boutique we've got a really broad cross section of price points. We go from 1 to 8,000. So this squarely sits in that mid price point for us. But I just think, why is this not 8,000? It's incredible.
I completely agree.
So
it's couture.
Yes. What I would say, this is an impossible dress to go day to night in. Unless you do something relatively drastic, and we've talked about this before in appointments. Bex, if you want to talk about the break.
Yeah. So we've discussed with clients that you see in here, you can break the fabric. So we could put an invisible, we have to put poppers, wouldn't we? So then we'd,
poppers or hooks.
Or hooks. So we'd break it across the floor so it would be floor length and the train can go in the evening.
You can do it around the front as well.
Or do it as a mini.
Oh,
she's obsessed with a high-low. Is she doing a high-low?
Like a shorter puff style. I'm falling off the box. For night time. So
we tell how excited.
We'd put like a break in the fabric around here and have it as a mini. So
we've discussed changing the bodice as well. So you have the skirt and you change the bodice. So you have it as a strapless,
separate from the skirt.
You just change in the top.
So you can do drastic, semi-not drastic things like that, or you would go into our sort of second dress options, which
she's already chose. She would have this for the day and Phoebe silver for the evening.
So that's the only thing I would say. It's to stay like this in situ. It's impossible really to have it nighttime, but there are things we can do, and obviously second dress it is.
I've just had an idea. At the end of this, I'm going to do a poll, and I'm going to put all the pictures, and I want people to vote for Camilla's day and night dress.
Yes, I mean, if anyone's got like a man as well.
I was just going to say that. We're also trying to find Camilla a nice man.
Let's just not go there. Dating. Yeah. So I'm not getting married, but this would definitely be my
we should put a spoiler on this.
Dress.
Any future husbands do not watch
this. I've been married before, but I don't even care. This would be my day dress. If I can't do it, who can? So this is Grace from Milanova, and then now you'll see us going into the nighttime looks that we'll show you.
She is the silver fox.
That is because I've got grey hair, or is that because I'm wearing silver?
Phoebe Silver.
This is Phoebe Silver. I'm just going to caveat this and say that this is a size small, and it is too tight for me. So I would be the next size up. So it is a little bit snug. So we'll just kind of ignore
Stop being
that.
silly. It looks amazing. Stunning.
So this.
I'm going to go in.
Oh my goodness! I've never seen fabric as amazing as this. So if I got married, it would be second time around, and I'd get married abroad, and I'd just feel like this would be an amazing dress. A lot of girls feel like this dress isn't enough for their first dress, therefore we're kind of advertising this as a sort of second evening look. But Bex, what do you think?
Oh, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. There was a Berta one that I tried, very similar, that I loved. I loved the cami neck detailing. Thought it was really flattering even on myself. But this, price point wise.
Yeah, so this retails at under 2,000, like under 2,000, which is insane. So this is why girls are opting for this as an evening look. And do you know what as well? If you've got like one special maid of honour and you don't have like lots of bridesmaids, or even like a really beautiful glamorous mother of the bride, I feel like this would be a stunning dress.
Definitely.
Even if you bought this for your evening look, you could shorten this to a midi length and 100% wear this again. But Bex is just going to talk you through like the shape and the detail of the dress.
Yeah, so we've just got a normal sort of scoop neck, but it's quite, what would you describe it as? It's almost
Square.
square, yeah.
It's square.
Quite low, it's not too high, so it's not too frumpy. Really, really delicate strap. All the same fabric, which I love because it's all very continual. Waist seam, which makes it pulls you in around the waist.
It's actually got a set of quite soft boning here, and I think
gives you that sort of
corset
corset
look.
look.
So that gives you that really like
Kim K look, as we were saying.
Secure feeling.
Kim K of Knutsford.
And I'm quite happy because I don't think I would ever fit into a small if I hadn't been going to the gym.
Looks incredible. So it's not a very low back, which I love because then it gives you the waist pull. So you'll see here, if you went down to your waist, you wouldn't get the pull that you get with that. So it just gives you that gorgeous shape.
To bring me in there.
Stunning. We did try it with a veil, which I loved as well. So you could
again, like if you were going to wear it as your first dress, then a veil does elevate it. But we're kind of pushing this more as your evening look. So I don't think you would be wearing a veil at this point.
Yeah.
But the fabric, I cannot even tell you, I don't know if Bex, if you want to get a close up, like how shimmery.
It just doesn't do it justice.
That's good. Do it justice, like on camera. I'm not gonna lie, it will like put sparkle all over your body.
All day.
Do you know what? It's your wedding, so if you can't
sparkle on your wedding day, can you?
But I just think it is so structured. It's such a beautiful fit and flare shape, really delicate neckline, and actually as well, it's a very comfortable dress for your evening. Not too much of a train. You could always take your train like off, remove the train, easy to dance in. But what an amazing evening look for your wedding for under 2,000.
So here, Phoebe Silver.
Phoebe Silver, sparkle of days.
Milanova is Fiamma, which is a long sleeve embellished plunge neck with the side split.
This retails for just over 2,000, which for the amount of dress you're getting is incredible.
And the detail is all embellished. I'll come in a bit closer, you can see. A bit blurry. You get the shoulder pad detail, so it's very
more
structured.
Of a structure shoulder.
Still a bit of a silver tone, this one. Which makes
silver
it fresh.
And white sequin. Obviously the sleeves would need to be fitted, but it's gorgeous detail. What I love is this wrapped
you can't really see
detail.
It's very clever. Like
so if you're a little bit conscious about this area, which is probably my area that I'm most conscious of, this is a really good disguise. And with this ruching here, it's just that extra security that you might feel that you need.
I had a client last week as well, and she was getting married abroad but wanted this dress, and we thought it would be too hot, so we discussed taking the sleeve off as well. So it's a really nice dress that you can do that with.
So if you're going into an evening but want full movement, because as much as sleeves are amazing, you're never going to really have full movement. So you can take the sleeves off and just have your structured shoulder and more of a cap sleeve look, which should be really nice. But again, super glam, super sparkly.
And we love a split.
We love a leg split because we love an amazing pair of shoes. In this shop, we get shoe and bag envy.
Every day. So you've got an excuse to buy. I wouldn't be allowed my Chloe trainers with that.
No, you would not be allowed Chloe trainers. But gorgeous fit and flare shape. You still don't lose the shape even though you've got a leg split. It's just really well constructed as always. Milanova the price points are amazing, but you definitely don't compromise on the quality. The quality is there, just as strong as our other designers.
Stunning.
But again, another amazing evening look. Even if this could be your first wedding dress, I think, as well, if you're having like a Christmas wedding or more of a kind of red carpet Hollywood
or black
look.
Tie. We do a lot of black tie where the guests are going to be elevated as well, so you need a bit of sparkle.
Yeah, so I think this could definitely be a first look as well, but amazing for a secondary look too.
Okay,
so yeah, this Fiamma.
Fiamma.
Stunning.
Piece we're looking at today from Milanova is
final evening piece.
We call it
Romelia,
also known as Romelia. But yeah, beautiful, very different to the ones we've looked at already today. It's sleeveless, but you have the bows, which are a detachable detail, which we love. Everyone who knows us knows we love a bow.
If you feel like conscious about this part of your arm,
crucial,
which everybody literally does, this is a really nice kind of comfort. As Bex says, it's detachable, so you don't have to have them at all. But it's kind of nice security if you did want it. So this can be done as an evening look, as we've said. This retails for dress only, just over £2 as well. But there is a little surprise that we'll show you shortly, where you could go from day to night in this dress. But it's gorgeous because you've got this kind of really different, almost like, we call it like a firework detail. What would you call it?
To me, it's like a modern lace, isn't it? So it's not a lace; it's more of an embellished fabric. But
it's got a really different detail, but it's so beautiful.
We're always looking for things that are moving on lace, and I feel like this is a really, really good.
This is
fabric.
Quite
the plunge modern. Is amazing because it's not too sharp. You've got the kind of softness, which I love it, just to be a bit not as harsh on the neck. Camilla really suits a plunge.
Yeah, I do like a plunge.
With this dress as well, as you all know, we debate the colour.
Yes.
You can have it with a nude lining. So Camilla's wearing it with an ivory. So the skirt part here is ivory. So you can have it all more continual nude.
We would take the slip out and show you, but it's a bit of an epic fail, which I always tell my brides not to do. But I've come in and done it today. I'm wearing black underwear, so that's not a vibe.
So yeah, we're not going to be showing you that one.
We're not going to show you that. But yes, you can have this dress in the champagne or in the off-white. I think if you do it as an evening option, it might be quite nice to have the champagne if you've got an ivory day option.
Completely agree.
Just keep it transitional. We're always saying to girls, if you do two dresses, then they must be contrasting, they must be different. Obviously, they've got to be flowing and relevant, but they need to be different.
Yeah, so there's no point changing if you're going to look the same afterwards.
Yeah, and obviously when you've looked at our day options, you can see that relevant change, but also they kind of merge well together.
Yes, and we find here now a lot of girls are wanting to do the two looks, which is what we're going to show you next, because to contrast what we've been saying by having two dresses, you can just go for the overskirt look. So a lot of our Milanova dresses come with detachable overskirts, which match various ones, but this one in particular comes with the most stunning
overskirt. In 3, 2, 1.
Here we are.
Just like that.
Hopefully that works.
Yeah, hopefully. My editing skills are going to be like
tested.
Yeah, so this is the over train.
I'm going to have to zoom out.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, that's better. Creme de la creme.
Yes. So if you didn't want to do the two dresses,
oh my god,
this is what you can do. We've also sold this overskirt as a piece with any other dress. It's sold separately. So if you've already got a fitted dress and you think, wow, I need that overskirt in my life, it's sold separately. It does obviously take the dress up to a different price point. It retails for over 3.5, I think, towards 4.
Yeah.
So it does push the price point, but obviously if you had this, then these would be your two dresses in one, effectively. I just think it elevates the whole look.
Right, I'm coming in. I'll give you a close-up look. So it's the same fabric that's on the bottom of the dress, which the firework sort of embellished. It's huge. It's got horsehair braiding, which makes it stand up.
It's really, really well structured. So it's not flimsy. It's really substantial.
So I'm now in the other room, showing us it's quite a big train. It's beautiful, and it's just so easy because as soon as you've had enough, you take it off.
Yeah, and it's just got that wow factor. It's amazing. And as I say,
oh my god, that image.
Even if you've got a plain dress,
I'm going to stay here for a bit.
even if you've got a plain dress, this looks like amazing over a plain dress, over a beaded dress. You can mix and match designers. It's sold separately, so it's an amazing additional. We do have quite a few detachable trains, but I'd say this is the most spectacular.
Yeah. So
this is Romelia in the ivory with the detachable train and dress. That's a wrap. So our first Milanova vlog.
Yes.
I think it went well. So
long time coming.
Yeah, long time coming. So we've done 3 clean, chic, I want to say classic, but the last one was not classic. But 3 kind of clean looks for your day option, and then 3 kind of more glam, sparkle for your night option.
Yeah.
We do also have plain dresses that are amazing for a nighttime option as well. Like the Phoebe Sparkle, the first evening look, that can come in a plain dress. We've also got some gorgeous like split options that are plain. So just because we've shown you sparkle today doesn't mean you can't have a plain evening option as well.
Yeah.
Say if your day dress is a bit more detailed and then you want to strip it back, you can do that. Yeah. So just like something a little bit different to show you 2 looks equally. Like we sort of said earlier in the vlog, you don't have to do a second look. You can transition your day dress just as
change
easily.
Change your accessories, change your belt, take your veil off, you're fine. But just as a little idea that we're kind of is a bit of a trend thing at the minute.
So I hope you've enjoyed it. Obviously, the main thing to take away from Milanova is how amazing the price points are. Yeah. Apart from like a couple of the options, most of what we've shown you have been under 2,000. Like that's insane. That's why a lot of our clients are going for 2 dresses. So you just get so much for your money. You're not compromising on the quality. The fabrics are fabulous.
Camilla's found hers.
I found my dresses.
I'm done. I'm out of the
get
equation
someone
now.
that'll marry me. Oh, and as promised earlier on in the vlog, we will do a story time on Bex's.
Sounds like a child's book, story time.
No, but like I feel like it is a story on Bex's journey because actually, like all jokes aside, I think it is useful.
Yes, I agree.
For brides to know how not to do it.
Bridezilla. It wasn't that bad, okay? It was hard work.
Do you know what? She was fine. Considering she comes from a design background, which is actually really difficult in this, like finding your wedding dress if you're from that background. Yeah. She works in this shop, so seeing hundreds of dresses on hundreds of different people does not help. And you did it in what, 4 or 5 months? Yeah. So, you know.
Everything was against me.
I mean, I deserve a medal at the end of that, but yeah,
I do.
Yeah,
I mean, I do.
We'll do a story time on that, and I think our next vlog, when we get around to doing it, I think maybe we'll look at the gallias.
I was going to say gallias
because I'm not sure we've done a gallia vlog.
We've not, no.
So if you don't know,
for us,
they're reasonably new. If you don't know, we stock Berta Privé, Gala by Gallia Le Havre, Vera Wang, Pronovius Atelier,
Milanova, Yolan Chris,
Enzawani, Elise by Enzawani, and some news.
Exclusive!
Here's an exclusive. So well done if you've got to the end of this vlog because you
no one's going to be hearing this.
We are now stocking. Well,
are we? I don't know what you're going to say.
Not now, but like when they arrive in, probably early next year. Enzoni mainline.
Yes. I do know that.
So not only will we have Elise, we will also have Enzoni main collection.
And some of the dresses that she selected are stunning.
Amazing. Yeah. So that's coming soon. So I'm sure we'll do another Enzoni vlog at some point, which I know is always really
and Camilla's popular. The Enzoni model, so that's
we need to get like you. Well, you'll be the Gallia model because there's no way I'll fit in there.
And mine was a Gallia, so that's nice.
Yeah. So maybe we kind of attach Bex's story time on the back of the Gallia vlog. Seeing as she's a Gallia bride.
I'm not a story kind of girl.
We're rambling. We're going to leave you. This vlog's probably 45 minutes long. But I hope you enjoy and we'll see you soon.
Bye.